I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next,
me.
okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to Stowe, Ohio, where we find a lady who is jaywalking, and she doesn't like the police one bit. Now, what makes this an interesting video is apparently this woman has done this multiple times, and the police have only given her a warning. But today they're going to give her a ticket, and she wants to know why they didn't give her a warning in the past. Well, I just told you, they did give her warnings, but she thinks they didn't. I don't know what's wrong with the woman. She could be homeless. She could have some mental issues. I don't know. But apparently she's not all there, and she gets her ticket, and she's not happy one single bit. Sit back, watch, and enjoy!
Keep getting calls about you.
Okay. I'm on the sidewalk.
You weren't? You just crossed in front of a bunch?
Yeah, I was crossing the street, yeah. And I'm allowed to cross the street.
No, actually that was jaywalking.
Okay, well, I'm allowed to cross the street.
You have your ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay, can I have your ID, please?
What do you need my ID for?
So I can issue a citation.
You can give me a warning for crossing the street.
We've been giving you a warning for the last week now.
And I've been walking, when it's trouble on the sidewalk, that's when I cross over to the other side.
Where are you heading to?
I mean, I'm going minding my own business.
Where are you heading to?
I'm minding my own business. I'm going to take care of some business right now.
This seems to be a really big problem in the United States, especially with minorities, people of color. Police are accused of targeting people of color unfairly on jaywalking incidents. I just wonder what all the people out there watching this video think right now. Apparently this street doesn't have that many intersections where you can cross. Now I'm not familiar with this area of Ohio, but I do know where it's at. It seems to be a rather busy street though, and jaywalking laws are there to protect the pedestrians as well as the drivers. You don't want to have to slam on the brakes because someone is crossing the street illegally, and you certainly don't want to see anyone get struck by a vehicle because they're not in a crosswalk. So this is a conundrum. It's a real conundrum. Let's continue though.
Okay.
So can you let me go with a warning today, and I will walk on the sidewalk?
No, I don't believe we're going to do that. 56 to 50. Do you have your DS? You have it? Disregard. You want to start a site for jaywalking for me? Thank you. So we keep having this problem.
Don't talk to me. Give me the ticket and I'll go about my business.
Okay.
Since when is jaywalking breaking the law?
It's always been against the law.
Okay, why don't you arrest somebody on some more serious, something more serious?
Well, ma'am,
crossing the street.
We've been giving you warnings every day.
People lie. You haven't been. I haven't seen you.
I haven't.
Whatever.
No,
I'm not gonna argue with you.
You are arguing with me.
You don't deserve your job, and that's it.
Okay.
Give me the ticket. Let me go about my business.
Okay.
Well now, it appears as though this woman has had several warnings in the past about jaywalking, yet she continues to do it. I don't know if she's homeless or not, but she is carrying a guitar in a suitcase. I don't know exactly what that's all about, but maybe she's going to sell it somewhere. Who knows? But you have to be careful with jaywalking. This looks like at least a 4-lane street here, and you gotta be careful. Yeah, you don't want to get clipped by a car. Then what's going to happen? The city's going to have to take you in and take care of you at the hospital if you don't have insurance, and then you may file a lawsuit. This is why we have laws against jaywalking. Let's find out how this ends up.
We're worried about you too. You almost
Be worried about yourself. I'm crossing the street, getting away from y'all. That's why, and you know that. So worry about yourself and what you doing.
Okay.
You put on that act all you want to.
Okay. You're gonna keep getting a ticket every time you do something illegal.
Ticket you, and you need to go to jail. What I did wasn't illegal. I'm protecting myself against y'all, and that ain't illegal.
Is there anywhere we
That ain't illegal.
Is there anywhere we can take you?
Take yourself. That's what you do. But you the one that needs to be locked up, and don't threaten me, because you gonna regret what you doing to me right now. Believe that. You say you gonna regret it.
Okay.
So you see how a story can unfold. At first, it may appear that this woman was being targeted unfairly because of her race, and that's not true at all. She has a problem with the cops. This is not her first encounter with the cops. She has true hatred of police, no doubt about it. But I always say there's good and bad in every profession, and the bad is a minority of the good. It's a very small percentage of bad cops out there. Yeah, the old saying applies that one rotten apple will spoil the barrel. This is true. This is absolutely true. But not all cops are out there to ruin your life. They're out there to protect people and make things better in our society. And without police, our society would fall apart in a matter of moments. You see what's happened out there in the Pacific Northwest, in cities like Portland. Just multiply that across the United States.
Is there anywhere we can take you to get you help?
Take yourself to get you help, okay? The only help, I need help getting away from y'all, and you know that.
I've been very...
You know that. Look at all you going through right here standing talking to me. You messed up and you know it. You messed up and you know it.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's really not. I ain't gonna disrespect you because that's what you want. I'm done with that. Give me the ticket, let me go on about my business, and y'all just wait.
Now this is where people in the United States get in trouble, because if you don't pay this ticket, eventually a warrant would be issued for your arrest, and that's when the trouble can start. Yeah, you can ignore these tickets. They're nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's a minor offense, but if you have tickets that pile up, you ignore them, you don't attempt to pay them, that's when the trouble starts. And a lot of people in jail right now because of that. Homeless people don't have any money. Where would they get the money from? Of course, homeless people or people who are unemployed with no money can always claim leniency with the court, and they may be granted leniency, but if they don't apply, they won't receive.
Every day since I've been in this city, y'all been harassing me. I said I'm done with that, I am. You waited for this. You stalked me and you waited for it.
We got calls.
You know you need help. You know you the one that need help.
We got 3 calls.
People call and lie, and you know that. You know that. Somebody needs to call on them.
Every day?
Whatever. I'm not talking to you. Somebody needs to call on them. Y'all been harassing me since I got in this city. You hustling right now, and like I said, you're going to be sorry you did me like this. And you know that. And if you don't, you should.
Now this is about the 3rd time this woman has said you're going to be sorry, you're going to regret this. It's not wise to make a threat to a police officer. Now that's not a direct threat, of course, but it's a veiled threat, and one that you should never make to a law enforcement official. I wonder if the woman has mental issues. Maybe she's not quite all there. I don't know. She definitely has some issues though, and needs some help. I don't know if issuing this jaywalking ticket is the right move for her, but I'm going to skip over some material because this is a rather long video. Let's get to the part where the ticket's issued and see how she feels about that.
10 minutes later.
Warner, you're going to be cited for crossing the roadway outside of the crosswalk. We've received multiple complaints about you over last 4 days, and you've received multiple warnings. This is the last straw. You aren't receiving any more warnings from here on out.
First of all, you should have told me that from the beginning. Secondly,
First of all, you should have listened to us from the beginning.
You don't be rude to me, you know, because the same thing can happen to you. I'm not here to argue with you. You know you're wrong. And then, too, people call and lie all the time. You are a stalker. Give me the ticket, let me go.
We only cite and warn for violations that we see, not other people.
You ain't got to get tough with me, and you know that. You know that.
We witnessed it ourselves, ma'am.
If you witnessed it yourself, then you could have walked up to me like a human being and said, excuse me, but we upped up out here, so why don't you duck and dodge our mess while you get to where you want to go?
This woman clearly has not read Dale Carnegie's book on how to win friends and influence people, because she is hostile towards these two officers. Yeah, if you're trying to talk yourself out of a ticket, you're not doing a very good job, sweetheart. No doubt about it. But she's going to get the ticket, and she's going to become even more irate. Yeah, like I said, I don't know her deal. She could be homeless. She could have mental issues. I don't know what the story is, but she's had, according to the officer, multiple run-ins with them. And now she's getting a ticket. Yeah, I just hope she takes care of the ticket, because like I said before, if you don't take care of the ticket, you're only going to create more problems for yourself. So let's go ahead and finish this up and move on.
All right, you know, the first thing that when I tried to come
I don't want to talk to you. Give me the ticket.
All right, then stop yelling.
I can go about my business.
The first thing you said when I walked across the street to you yesterday was, I don't want to talk to her. So if you expect me to give you some respect...
I don't want to talk to you. You're a loser. I don't want to talk to you. Give me the ticket so I can go about my business.
Let's issue her a cite and we'll get out of here.
All right. You're going to go to court on May 31st at 1 o'clock. Or you could pay it before...
oh, never mind.
There's a phone number on the back of your copy. You can call them. They will tell you the cost of the fine. Or you can appear on May 31st at Stowe Municipal Court.
If you don't do either of those, you will end up with a warrant.
From everything I've seen in our modern society here today, I don't think people care about going to jail anymore. Jail doesn't seem to have a stigma that it once had. Yeah, going to jail for a lot of people seems to be a vacation. They get off the street for a while, they get 3 meals a day, they got a roof over their head. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know what this lady's deal is. I don't know if she's homeless, but going to jail would at least put a roof over your head for a while. And that's the way a lot of people think. It's really sad in our society that people have to live like this, but there's no easy fix.
Do you understand everything that's been told to you?
I'm not signing that. I heard what you said, and I don't want to sign that. So you can just give me the ticket.
Do you understand that it is an arrestable offense if you do not sign it?
No, I didn't know that, and I don't believe that. You giving me a ticket. You giving me a ticket, and you could have gave me a warning.
You've been given warnings over the past 4 days.
This is your. You know what? I don't want to waste my words with you. You wrong, and you know you wrong, and that's it. Give me the ticket. If you said it's arrestable offense or whatever to sign the ticket, I'll sign the ticket just to get away from y'all and leave me alone. When I walked the first day I was in the city, you could have said if you don't walk on the sidewalk, you gonna get a ticket or we gonna harass you, or you know you can get arrested or whatever. You should have told me that from the beginning. Well, and you know you don't know, but you know I ain't no criminal, and I would have walked on the sidewalk just to avoid y'all.
It would seem to me that common sense would tell you to stay out of the street where there are cars and trucks driving at a high rate of speed. Of course, not everybody has common sense. I realize that. But didn't your mother teach you any better when you were a child? Didn't your mother say, hey, look both ways before you cross the street and don't stand in front of traffic? She didn't tell you that, apparently, huh? Well, That's what's wrong with the world. Parents have kids and they just don't know how to take care of them. Yeah, just because you can have kids doesn't mean you should have them, no doubt.
This has been told to you over the last 4 days. I'm not sure why you don't understand.
Just hand me that.
Right there. Horizontally across the top.
I'll trust you, you dirty here.
Wow.
Like I said, no more warnings.
So you got to come out that uniform too, okay?
No more
Okay.
warnings.
No, you know that ain't me. Whatever you doing, do it.
Silver?
Do what you gonna do. I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to say to you. You need to get it together. That's it.
You want to be told what's happening so you don't get tickets.
Hand me the ticket. Let me go about my business.
Silver Lake and Cuyahoga Falls will also cite you for the same thing. They are also.
All you had to do was tell me that when I stepped foot in this city.
You're free to.
Well, there you have it, folks. This woman just doesn't seem to understand that she's supposed to stay out of the street and only cross at designated crosswalks. Now, I know it can be a hassle sometimes to find a crosswalk, but it's for your safety. And she said she was crossing the street to get away from the police. That just doesn't make any sense to me at all. But at any rate, hopefully she's learned her lesson and we won't see her back on here again going to jail. But I highly doubt that. I bet she'll be on here and we'll see her in the back seat of the squad car. But at any rate, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did so many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Oh.
Yo, you're racist.
Racist. Oh. That's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail, bro. Go ahead, put your hands on me.
Bro.
Put your hands on me. No reason to have.
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, ma'am. No,
Actually,
that's
you
the
do.
law.
Salam yahala hamdullah. Allahu akbar. Haknuika nakra. Ula wala fufatay.
Greetings, Dr. Dave here. There was a great deal of confusion when I posted yesterday about my members only section. I will never charge to watch content on my channel ever. Let me repeat that. There will never be a charge to watch any videos on my channel. The members only section I was referring to is strictly for live streams. It's optional. You will never pay one single penny to watch anything on my videos or live streams. It's completely optional. If you would like to join the channel, it's up to you, but it will never cost a penny to watch anything on my channel ever. Now, let me get on with the public service announcement. Hello everyone, Dr. Dave here. Due to high demand and interest, Dr. Dave has decided to create a members only area for all his subscribers. Several badges and emojis are currently present. I'd like your feedback. What kind of badges and emojis would you like to see? And right now there's only one level you can join at. Let me know what other levels you'd be interested in. I really don't want to charge people extra money for an early view of a video. I believe that everyone should see the videos when they become available. But if you're really interested in something that I can provide, let me know and I will look into it. But for now, enjoy!